Let's get it.
Battle rap fans, salutations. I am your host, Rule, Jam Rule. In the August 2nd, 2018 episode of What Are We Doing? We are here to discuss Smack Vol.2 and the aftermath of the pay-per-view and what's to come. Stay tuned to hear about Gnome 8, the return of Sue Surf, and the return of Survivor Series. Without any further ado, let's introduce the guest. On my left, hailing all the way from Detroit, Michigan. Introduce yourself.
Hey, yo, it's Flow Easy, man. Hailing from Detroit. Last name Easy, first name Flow. Man, this podcast is going to be a crazy one. And out of all the ones you hear today, it's going to be your favorite one. Let's get it, man.
I'll fuck with that. And for viewers' discretion, we had to redo this podcast, right? Because there was errors, right? Kind of like how Smack Vol.2 pay-per-view had its errors. We kind of had to replay it. We kind of had to replay it like 4 times, like, you know, like how Mike P and YK was. But we're going to get into that later. Flow Easy, I got a question. What are we doing after Smack Vol.2, and how you feel about the event?
Okay, so like I said, before Smack Vol.2, I was hyped. I was ready to buy in. If Smack would have had merch, I would have bought it. I wouldn't have cared. After Smack Vol.2, the stream, trash. The battles were okay, and it like overall the event, it could have been better if the stream wasn't so terrible, but the camera work was immaculate because Avocado was the GOAT. Can't nobody top him right now. Pause. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I mean, you know, what we doing with Smack Vol.2, I feel like we should vote it. We should vote it because it was just a disappointment. Like, as much as they hyped it up and as much as I fell into the hype, they should just vote the whole Smack Volume 2. Because Smack Volume 1 was crazy, even though I wasn't even able to see it because I bought it, and then the stream went down for me, and I could never get it back. I guess the stream choked on me, so they couldn't get it back, and I couldn't get it back, so I had to get my money back. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, whatever. It is what it is, man. I ain't tripping. But Smack Volume 2, man, it was Tay-Rock voice, light bars. It was light bars.
Hey, man, listen, man, that Smack Volume 1, you missed it. Watching that chess round live. Whew. Man, you missed the show, bro. That was a classic performance, man, if I ever seen one. But hey, man, you know what? You made a lot of good points. And it sucks to see that your money was lost and your time was lost on the first event. But you're wrong. This event should not be vaulted. Okay? Because the event wasn't okay. It was bad. It was a bad event. By every stretch of the imagination. But the real reason why it shouldn't be vaulted is because this wasn't even the worst URL event of this year. Survivor Series in Virginia was the worst event I've ever heard. That event is poo. Holmesy is trash. Jack Boy is trash. Jade is trash. All of them are trash. Twerk choked. Before this event that we're about to talk about tonight, he choked.
Hey, look.
He choked against Bird, but before that, he choked against Wavy. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the stream crashed. Even Rum Nitty choked. Jesus, Lord have mercy. God. Arsenal almost choked, but he didn't pull his phone out. Thank God. Okay, man, we got to thank the Lord above. But let's just talk about something completely unrelated to the battles. Because while we were waiting 2 hours and 42 minutes for another battle other than Mike P and YK, there was something going on, probably more important than the battles. And it was the 6 songs that they continue to play over and over and over again. Now, Flow Easy, I got a question to ask you. Out of these 6 songs, which one did you prefer the most?
Okay, so I'm
Out on Bail, Cortez, Bodega, the 2 Chainz song where you had those middle-aged women gangbanging, Rum Nitty Bodied, T-Top Gymnastics, or Big K Gangsta, in which he talks about how he's a gangster.
Okay, so facts. You know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty Bodied, that's number 1. At number 2, I got Big K Gangsta. At number 3, I got Geechee Gotti Out on Bail. The rest of it was just nah. We could put that in the vault. We could put the rest of those songs in the vault. Those were the only 3 songs that I really liked. Like, I didn't understand what URL was going for, but I guess they was trying to get like some sponsorship money from 2 Chainz or something, because they played that song, it seemed like 50 times. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
That had the most views. That probably had the most views.
I guess, man, but it didn't make me want to go listen to the song after hearing it 73,897 times. That's not good. I don't know what URL problem was, but they need to fix that. Oh, shit.
So what you're saying is your mama didn't raise no HOE. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
All right. Well, I got something. The reason I brought those songs up was because 4 of these battlers obviously cared about this song that they made more than the battles they did. Because T-Top, Rum Nitty, and Cortez, they obviously cared about making those songs more than they did preparing for their rounds, because the energy wasn't there, but the chokes were. Shout out Rum Nitty, man. Oh my goodness. Like, I couldn't even believe it. I had you 30 in John. Why are you choking in the first? Has he ever choked? No, I believe he has not. He is not. I don't know, bro. I just can't deal with them. These battle rappers and these delays on the pay-per-view that I spend money on, go to, get my food, wait, watch interviews, watch these dookie bougie trailers for that they replayed 20 times. Look, man, I got something to say. If you go and do these songs, okay, you're playing 6 songs and one of them's completely unrelated to anything in the whole event. Shout out 2 Chainz. But why do you keep playing the same song over and over again 6 times, the one 5 times over again, and the other one 4 times over again? Stop playing the same song 6 times in a row. Y'all got to switch the format up. Like, this is just ridiculous. You have, and also, you have other artists that make music. You have other battle rappers that make music. That is just ridiculous, sir.
Speaking of battle rappers that make music, my question is, where was Surf's music? He just got out of jail. Where was Surf's music?
The best battle rapper music.
And you know what, Jam? I'm not going to disagree with that. But my thing is, Surf just got out on bail or whatever. He just got out. I don't know how he got out, but he got out. Who knows? He got out, and I didn't hear none of his music. And I was disappointed. I said, URL, what are you doing? Like, Surf is one of the biggest rappers to come home from jail in battle rap, and you just said, forget Surf.
Maybe it was disrespectful, maybe it wasn't. But speaking of Sue Surf, on Gnome 8, it is the return. Tsunami Surf. He's not number 2. He's number 1, according to himself. What do you think, Mr. Flow Easy? It's like basketball. How you see that event going?
See, it is like basketball because Surf is like a number 1 ranked team right now. Even though that the season has technically already ended, Surf is number 1. Nobody can beat him. Like, when he goes to Gnome 8, whoever he battles, they're going to die a horrible death because Surf is going to get gas to the moon. Not JC, not John, not Mook. They all going to die. They all going to fall at the hands of Surf. I don't know who is brave enough to step in front of that, but hey, more power to him. But I wouldn't do it.
Now, the rumors, good sir, are that New Jersey Twerk will be the opponent for Surf in Gnome 8. These are the speculations, the most popular speculations. Now, how do you feel about that?
I guess Twerk must be ready to die. I guess. I mean, I can't explain it no other way. I guess Twerk ready to die because he feel like, because I don't see the hype with New Jersey Twerk, but I guess he want to see if it's real or not on that level. And Surf gonna show him it's real on this level, and you gonna die. And when you get sent back down the lower tier, aka Cortez status, shout out to Cortez, even though that's my guy. When you get sent down to Cortez status, you're gonna be looking crazy. But it is what it is, man. Sometimes some people gotta learn the hard way, and Twerk gonna learn the hard way.
I just got one thing to say about that matchup.
Yes, sir.
If he couldn't handle a wave, how do you expect to surf? That's all I got to say about that.
Bro, that's fire.
Give me room, man. Give me room.
Fire.
But check this out. Honestly, I'm not going to hold that Wavy match against him. That event was terrible, and Wavy did smack him around. Left him with a bloody lip, a missing shoe. It was ugly.
Ooh.
They're probably going to vote that.
That sounds like a mugging.
It was a mugging. It was disgusting. It was pitiful. But other than that, one thing that he had in common with the Averb performance and the Wavy performance, he choked. He choked again. His man choked again. Now, I don't want to seem like a Twerk hater because he is the future of this respected league. But at the same time, he is the future. I think he's the number one. I think he's going to be the next star. Yeah, he's primed. He's primed to do it. But that third round against Averb showed that he has what it takes to do what he does. Even though I personally do not think he beat Averb. What do y'all two say? How do y'all rank that?
Oh man, don't even get me started on this. I feel like from the beginning of the battle, Averb had this on lock. He just had this presence, this poise. Like, it don't matter what this little nigga finna say. I'm finna smack him around. It don't even matter. He can hoop and holler all he want. He's still finna lose. I got Verb winning the battle 2-1 anyway. Like, I mean, yeah, Twerk had a fire third round. But what else did he have besides the fire third round?
He had a good second. I thought Averb's second was better because he was more lyrical and he was sending a message. Twerk was just like rapping. You know, he was just rapping and screaming. But that's not all he was doing. But I could just remember more Averb bars than Twerk bars at the end of the day.
And you know what's crazy? That is one of the lost art forms in battle rap. Attacking your opponent. A lot of dudes don't do that. They just rap a bunch of random bars that can apply to anybody. Averb was focused on New Jersey Twerk. What New Jersey Twerk was doing was battling his first round because he choked in it. So he had to try to turn up the energy. And that's how I knew Verb had the battle in the bag already. As soon as Twerk choked, I said, Verb got it. It's over. Verb got it. It's it. This is it. We about to take this home.
I don't understand the first round choke. I understand the later rounds. Then you can somehow forget. But that first round should be where you punch your opponent in the mouth, where you test your bars out, where you measure him. It shouldn't be the round where you start choking and stumbling and fumbling. But anyway, on with that. Twerk would be a great opponent for Twerk if they want to generate views. But if they want him to be a star, Mac, if you're listening, you're not. You're not. Norbs ain't listening. Nobody's listening to this from that staff. But if by some sliver of a chance you are, if you book that matchup, Surf will shoot him in the freaking face, man. Like, that's really disgusting. I can't. The reason he got out of Averb, the reason Averb didn't smoke him is because Averb's a vegan. So he didn't care. He was soft spoken. He has dreads now. He's over here touching his lips and licking his lips. Ew, what are you doing, Verb? Like, we need that fat polo Verb. This new Verb is getting kind of. Come on, man. We need that gritty Verb. This is getting ridiculous.
Facts.
But other than that, he could have really ended Twerk's reign. That could have been. Twerk had to go God mode in the third, and Averb didn't capitalize on that angle about him snatching a woman's purse. Like, if he would have expanded on that, that would have been an ugly battle for Twerk. Like, Twerk that was a battle Twerk should not have choked in, because that is a very dangerous opponent to go against. The problem is, if he were to go up against Sue Surf on a gnome and choke on one of the biggest stages in battle rap, you done. You not going. It's going to be a while until you get top tier. You're going to have to go down that Tay-Rock path where you have to beat 8 people before you get. Like, you're going to have to go down that road, and I don't want that. I don't want anybody to go down that road. So, Twerk, get together.
The thing about that is, with Twerk is that for some reason in these Smack volume settings, Twerk has looked very dominant. But for some reason on Gnome, Summer Madness, the big stages, he's looked kind of shaky. And that's what I don't understand. And I think I know the reason why Twerk looks shaky in a big room. He hasn't learned that one thing that kind of separates him from his class. And that's, he does have the aggression. He does have the bars. He has the star potential. And he is marketable. However, the one thing he has not learned is that when your bars don't hit, keep going. For some reason, Twerk has not learned that, at least not on the big stage. Because I noticed in a small room, if the bar doesn't hit, he just keeps rapping. He just keeps rapping because he's like, oh, the next bar finna hit if this one don't. But for some reason, in a big room, when a bar doesn't hit, oh, man, they sleep. They sleeping up Jersey. No. Surf is gonna knock your head off if you do that. Don't even show up playing. But some tells me if Twerk did get this battle, which he doesn't deserve, he gonna show up playing and he gonna get his head knocked off.
I hope he doesn't show up playing. But speaking of Gnome 8, Sue Surf is not facing off against Goods the Animal. Tay Rock is. And it was rumored to be that Goods versus Tay Rock was supposed to go down on Smack Vol.2, but the stream had issues and the venue was closing at a certain time and they had to get the battles out the way. How are we feeling about Goods versus Tay Rock? What are we doing with Goods versus Tay Rock?
If I could put on my best shotgun Suge voice, random. Where did this match even come from? Who asked for this match? Because I know I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited to see a Tay Rock battle. Tay Rock could battle a bag of potatoes. If he shoot him in the face repeatedly every round, I'm with it. I don't care.
He'd only get 2 rounds against that bag.
I don't want to see. That was a bar. I don't want to see Goods versus anybody. Didn't Goods just get into a situation on another league against another battle rapper? Now you mean to tell me Goods is forgiven just because he apologized? No, I don't want to see Goods anywhere near a URL event. And that means to me that URL is co-signing Goods fuckery. That's what that means to me. Because how you gonna punish Math Hoffa and keep him off of URL for 3 years and Goods go start some nonsense on another league and all of a sudden he gets Tay Rock? Where's that fair at? Where's that fair?
If it ain't URL, it don't count.
Wow.
But if it ain't URL and it don't count, how come Mav got punished for so long then? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know.
Sir, I just got something to say, sir. You made some good points, but you were wrong. And let me tell you why.
Man.
Because Goods did not, and I repeat, did not affect URL's brand. If anything, probably helped them by punching gyms. That's the most ridiculous thing about that. That's the most ridiculous marketing strategy you could ever think of. But it low key is that way. Math Hoffa's situation was completely 100 times worse. He did it on URL on the biggest stage of them all, Summer Madness, against a legend. So Math Hoffa violated more than anybody ever could. He did it for no reason. Goods had a 2% reason that didn't make any sense as to why he punched gyms, but I don't understand why this would be moved to Gnome. It's kind of cool that it did, though. If this was actually on Gnome, they would have made the trailer already in between the, pay-per-view that we were watching. But seeing as they didn't, this was the surprise battle for Smack Vol.2. Now, if this was to be a surprise battle in the middle, this battle would have been crazy in Smack Vol.2. In my opinion, Goods would have died. Goods would have died that night. Tay Rock was going to kill that chubby little man. I mess with Goods. That's one of my favorite battlers. Like, both these two are like in my top 10. But with that being said, Rock keeps the same energy every single battle. And Goods would have been in there trying to flex and swag on him. And that just
trying to swag. And he would have got his dumb ass
already low. Hey, that energy was already low. I don't think Goods would have woke that crowd up. Like, that was ugly. It's a good thing it's moved to a Gnome, because now this has a better makings for a better battle. Honestly, in my opinion, I think this has a better, chance for it to be a great battle. I'm excited for this battle. Honestly, two top tiers.
Now, Jam, if you don't mind, I would like to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Now, there is a strong possibility that this battle probably won't happen on URL.
Why?
But how would you? No. I'm not talking about Goods and Tay Rock. I'm talking about another battle. A battle that has been talked about but hasn't been capitalized on. 2 battles, actually.
What?
And both battles actually involve the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Charlie Clips and Calico will ever battle? And do you think Averb versus Calico would ever happen on URL?
Calico was at Smack Vol.2 talking a whole lot of nonsense. Good eye, Floezy. Now, if Calico were to be on Gnome 8, it would be kind of ridiculous, seeing as how Charlie Clips is taking on Av at Born Legacy Supreme 2. Why is there a Born Legacy Supreme 2? I don't know. Point is, I think that's a card for mid tiers and top tiers to battle in the Born Legacy setting, which is confusing to me, but we're going to let it rock. Point being, if Charlie Clips takes Av, then he takes Calico on Gnome 8, he going to dot of both. He going to dot of both of them at this point. I don't want to see Clips take 2 back-to-back cards. I know he used to do it, but he's not the same Clips anymore. Clips is always going to be top 5 to me. But he can't do that. Yeah, exactly. He can't do that with Nick Cannon and DC Young flying in his corner. Like he don't got that same energy like he. I do not want to see him battle Calico. I'd love to see a Verb battle Calico on that Gnome 8 stage. That would be kind of crazy. So Verb can get back to that old Verb, let me get back to his Verb shit, that Flip a Bird shit. Churches. Like, we need that Verb to battle Mr. Calico on Gnome 8. But I doubt that it'll happen. Because I think Verb's going to take a break and make music and eat his lettuce and tomatoes, digest in my free time. I think Calico is just waiting for Twerk. Calico is waiting for Twerk. It's going to more than likely be Calico versus Twerk on Gnome 8. Twerk's in a lot of these rumors, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, and you know what, Jam? Another question. So, considering that New Jersey Twerk took his hoodie off against a Verb, if Calico somehow uses that, is it going to be an effective angle?
Okay, he took his hoodie off because of Calico. Everybody knows that. It's the only reason. Like, he was pressed. He sent out a tweet trying to be tough, adding 3 dots to the end of his tweet. Nah, you took it off for Calico. Like, I could see that from a mile away. I'm from the block. I saw that coming from down the street. Good sir, don't try to act like that was the case. But if it were to be Twerk versus Calico on that Gnome stage, I also got Calico 3-0 New Jersey Twerk, similarly to how I have Surf 3-0 New Jersey Twerk, because Twerk has a lot of polishing to do in his rounds to where he can rap on that main stage. His main stage battles ain't been looking too nice. I'm just keeping it unbiased, folks. Like, his main stage battles have not been looking that good. And for him to go up against these top tiers that's nearing God tier status, it's going to get ugly for the boy. The ball-headed 40-year-old.
Man, you just keep making such good points. I just keep coming up with questions. I hope these aren't too many questions, but now I got one more question. Now, considering that Twerk's main stage battles haven't been as impressive as his smaller stage battles, now, since we're on the topic of choking or stumbling, now my question would be, what we doing with Chess? Because I would love to see Chess versus New Jersey Twerk on a big stage. I would like to see that, but considering that they both have choke issues, Chess, and that's my thing. I don't know if I want to see that in the Smack. Perfect for that setting. The question is, what will we do if that battle was booked for a Gnome or Smack Volume or any URL card? How would we feel? How would you feel if you saw that announcement on URL? New Jersey Twerk versus Chess.
I've never done this. I'm a direct person. I'm not answering that question unless Chess stops choking. Next question, man. He has to earn my respect for me to answer that question. We gonna talk. We gotta get that boy ready for another type of stage. He needs to go on a smaller stage, a disappointing, dusty environment, which transitions into our next event, Survivor Series DMV Part 2, featuring these 2 battles. Now, the last Survivor Series that was on URL was a terrible card, to say the least.
It was fire. It was fire.
Which battle was your favorite?
Huh?
Which battle?
Okay, so yeah. Right, so yeah, my favorite battle. Wait, what was the question again?
Anyway, Survivor Series DMV Part 2. We have 2 battles that were announced during the Smack Vol.2 pay-per-view. It was Wavy versus Chef Trez and Tech 9 versus Jims. Now, what we doing with those 2 battles? How you feel about those 2 battles?
In the words of Tech 9 Jam, I am not stopping the microwave. You want to know why I'm not stopping the microwave? You want to know why I'm not stopping the microwave for this card?
Why, good sir?
Because Survivor Series DMV Volume 1 was trash. I mean, yeah, you had a couple of bright spots here and there, but I'm starting to think that event is cursed. Because from top to bottom, almost all the people that everybody said stood out, like Ryder against Prez Mafia, almost all the battles that I've seen were lackluster. Almost all of them. And now we put this in the context of Survivor Series Volume 2. Now, I feel, in my personal humble opinion, in my personal arrogant opinion, I feel that Gems and Tech 9 should have been on Smack Volume 2 or Smack Volume 3 if that ever does happen again. If the volume series ever happens again. I feel like Tech 9 versus Gems, it should happen on that type of stage because it's them two locked in the room with like 20 people and they're going at each other. However, another thing, Gems versus Tech 9. I don't even care about this battle, even though that they've been going back and forth. I don't care about that.
They actually do think people care about that battle. They think like the battle rap world is just like, oh my God, they're gonna settle their beef. No, they don't care. Y'all
don't care for this battle.
Did you notice Tech 9 actually got me into battle rap? Tech 9 versus Arsenal was the first battle I ever seen. And I don't want to see this battle. I don't care. They're not good anymore. Jims was never good. We just don't leave that alone. But
damn, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Oh man,
Jims is okay now. He was trash, but Jims is like actually pretty decent now. He's had some good battles.
Have you seen Goods versus Jims?
Jam, you know I saw Goods versus Jims.
What are we talking about? So he's okay to you.
Jims is okay. He's okay. He's not fire. He's not fire, but he's not trash. Because Jims was trash once upon a time. He was trash. He was garbage, like garbage dumpster truck juice. But now he's just okay. He's just okay. I can take the good with the bad with Jims. Tech 9 ain't been good since. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Wavy and Chef Trez. Now.
Oh, here's another person. Chef Trez ain't never been good either. Let's talk about that.
No, man.
Let's talk about that.
You know what?
In
terms of skill, I put Chef Trez over Jims slightly because of his rebuttal ability. Like, I don't like the way Chef Trez sets up his punches. I don't like them. Like, his punches are good. His rebuttals are very hit or miss. But, like, when they hit, they're, like, super crazy. And when they miss, they're, like, air balls. Like, what were you thinking when you said that?
Y'all remember when what was it? Rap Grid kept playing that Chef Trez rebuttal against DNA. Like, I get it, Puerto Ricans, Mexican, we get it, man. Like, we good. Right. We off that.
Right.
Orale.
But and my question is, where did that battle come from? I don't care for this battle either. You mean to tell me that Mr. Wavy just beats one of the hottest stars on URL and he gets Chef Trez?
In his backyard.
Thank you. Clearly, he beats one of the hottest rising stars on URL clearly, and he gets Chef Trez. What did Wavy do wrong? What did he do wrong? That's not his fault. Why did he get Chef Trez? Chef Trez didn't do anything to get Mr. Wavy. He just lost to Rum Nitty. I mean, yeah, he beat Chess, but Chess choked all 3 rounds. And even before Chess was choking, he was killing. So just imagine if Chess wouldn't have choked, he probably would have killed Chef Trez. But we off that.
I'm not. I gotta stick up for Wavy, man. I'm a Wavy fan. I'm like one of the 7 Wavy fans out there in the world. Look, I'm gonna talk about this. Look,
me too. I like Wavy.
Like, this is why I can never say that battle raps like boxing or battle raps like basketball or battle raps like football. Because in those things, when you win, you usually get a higher opponent, a higher seeding, all of this stuff. Like, it actually shows up on your record. When it comes to battle rap, this sport is like wrestling. This is wrestling at the end of the day. And how Smack be booking these battles is how, like, Vince McMahon be booking these matches. They make no sense. The storylines come out of nowhere. There's no structure. We got Wavy battling Chef Trez, who just got a clear win. He just got his first clear win. This man, Chef Trez, has lost his last 12. Nobody ever wins and loses in a battle rap. But you could argue that Chef Trez has lost his last 10 out of 12. What are you doing? Like, you get him waving.
And Jam, wait a minute. And it's not like Chef Trez is making some of these battles debatable. He's losing some of these battles clearly. Clearly. He lost to Rum Nitty, in my opinion. Clearly.
He did.
He lost to JC, in my opinion. Clearly. Yeah, he beat Chess. But Chess killed himself. So what are we doing?
If my grandma walked up on there, right? She don't even speak English. If my grandma walked up on there, she technically beats Chess because he choked every round. Like she wins that battle. Like 3 sentences out there. Let's go, grandma. Like get you that wavy battle in the DMV. But speaking of the DMV, man, because I don't want to keep hating on Chef Trez. He's a young man who always keeps bringing his girlfriend to every battle. I don't know why. Like, I'd never do that if I was a battle.
Hey, bro. Hey, Jen. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. His girlfriend kind of nice, bro. She kind of sick, bro.
Oh my God. But anyway, we off that.
We off that.
Wait, did Chef Trez lose the prep? Yes, to me.
I agree.
To me, dude, I don't know, man. Wins and losses don't matter in battle rap. But the point is, speaking of the DMV,
they should. But wins and losses don't mean anything.
But hey, this one was in Virginia, right? It was in Virginia. This one, it has to be in either Maryland or what? What's the other place in the DMV, Sanhii? Because you're from there. What's the DMV again, good sir?
DC.
What are the 3 places?
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Yeah. So it has to be in DC, somewhere Maryland, probably
Prep versus
Baltimore. Twerk. It has to be in those 2 places because Virginia's crowd, what are they doing? Like I remember Moon and Young X battled and that crowd was dead. Yeah, 2 Virginia boys up there and that crowd was dead as crap. I don't know, bro. Like they gotta if they're doing this, they're making this a series, which is surprising. They call it Survivor Series and they're making a series out of it. I never expected URL to make a bar out of a actual title, but I don't know, bro. I can't get with it. I can't get with it. They should have done it like a Born Legacy.
Hey man, Smack McMahon, man, he doing his thing. Smack McMahon, he booking the battles, man. He booking the matches. I don't know why he booking some of these matches, but whatever.
Sanhii, man, your Maryland boys better show out on that. If that crowd's dead, oh man, if that crowd doesn't react to anything, I don't know what we doing. We're gonna have to watch. Civil War might be better than this this card. That Civil War card might be better than this card. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Civil War, no, we're not gonna talk about that this show. But predictions, man. Who do you want to see? What's up? 3 battles. You got 3 battles. Prep. Me too. Everybody loves Prep. Name 3 battles. 1 for Gnome 8, 1 for Born Legacy Supreme 2, and 1 for Survivor Series DMV 2. Y'all 3, the 2 of y'all name 3 battles. 1 for
Prep
each
versus
event.
Lux.
Prep versus
Dot
Lux.
Dot versus Lux.
Then you know what, man? In all seriousness, all jokes aside, man, I just want to say, free Dot, man. He had to sit back down, man. It's crazy.
Yo, shout out to Dot, man. Don DeMarco for Dot, man. Free Dot. He gave us 3 battles before he went back. That's crazy. That's a real.
He didn't lose any of them. That's the crazy part. He went back to jail on the win.
That Dre Dennis one was crazy, bro.
He was talking to Dre Dennis. That's facts.
And who do you battle? That battle Mo Mula, Cooking.
That was a while ago. Yeah. That was before he got locked up, though. They just released it after he got locked.
Yeah, because that was from like last summer or whatever, right?
Mo money, mo problems. Like no, but hey, name 3 battles. Name 1 on No Mate, 1 on No Mate, 1 on Born Legacy Supreme 2, and 1 on Survivor Series DMV 2. Name a battle for each of those cards that y'all want to see on there.
K-Shine
locked up too. Yo, y'all gotta stop naming people that's not.
Dang, K-Shine is still locked. Dang.
Y'all got.
When did this happen?
Like half a month ago, like 3 weeks ago.
That's facts. I forgot Shine was still. He locked up because he knocked out Young Cannon Mans. Dang.
Was that the reason? Wait, is that the reason why he's locked up?
Yeah, I think it's I think that is the reason. I think he got locked up for like assault or something like that. He knocked out Young Candy Man.
YK, oh my God. See, that happened to YK and Mike P still couldn't make an angle out of it. That's one person I don't want to see on either three of these cards, bro. You have that angle. His man got knocked out in front of him and he went up to battle the person and knocked him out. You still couldn't make an angle out of that. I hate these newer battle rappers. I hate these newer battle rappers. Imagine if that was Suge. Imagine if that was Suge in 2013. You can't.
Your man's got knocked out by Tayshawn. Oh, yo, your man's got knocked out.
Your man's got knocked out. Your man's got knocked out, Duke. What the fuck you think I'm gonna do to you? Like you. He'd have killed YK. He'd have killed YK.
Oh man. Okay, so battle that I would like to see from Gnome 8. Surf versus anybody. It could be Surf versus anybody. I'm gonna tune into that battle. I don't care. I just want to see Surf. I just want to see Surf kill somebody. Born Legacy Supreme 2. I would pretty much Clips versus Av. No, as a matter of fact, I would like to see Geechee Gotti versus Moon on Born Legacy Supreme 2. I really feel like that's a battle that a lot of people like are sleeping on. I'm one of the people that actually like Moon because he can talk that shit and he's believable. Like that's a lost. That's like a lost skill in battle rap. Even though I feel that believability is overrated, when you have it, it's like it's crazy when you have it. So I love to see Geechee Gotti touch that Born Legacy Supreme stage, and it'll be him and Moon. I feel like that'd be a crazy matchup. And as far as Survivor Series DMV2. The only battle I want to see from that card is Nunu Nails and Jazz and Robin Rhymes having the threesome. That's the only battle I want to see. But I don't really care for that card, so I don't care.
You battle rappers so disrespectful to women. Look, man, this is what I want to see. If we're on Gnome 8, I didn't even think of my matchups. Hold on. If we're on Gnome 8, no, I'm not choking. You look like
Are you choking? No. All right, man, I'm just asking if you're choking, man. Damn.
No, I'm not. Okay, for Gnome 8, I want to see Calico come back. I want to see
Calico versus Dot.
Yes, Calico versus
That would be funny.
Honestly, I want to see Calico.
Dot 3-0. We're not doing that. Dot is crazy on that big stage. Oh man. People sleep on Dot, bro. He got the energy for a big stage.
I definitely have Dot 2-1, but versus my boy not Cortez.
Oh man, yeah. I like to see that. Yeah. Cortez 2-1.
No, Calico, my boy Calico versus Twerk on that Gnome 8, just so like people can actually see what's gonna happen. Because like they kind of. Bro, they've been bigging Twerk up after this Aber battle, which he didn't even win clear. I don't understand. Like, I don't know.
He didn't win. He didn't even win, but okay.
I don't know, man. Man, Calico has to put people into place. That's all I'm saying. If Calico
Facts,
comes back,
and that's what he gonna do. Facts.
He need to put some people back into place for Born Legacy Supreme 2. I know this battle may happen, but I also want to see someone return. I want to see Big K come back. I want to see Big K come back, except in a Born Legacy Supreme setting, and take on Rum Nitty. I want to see them two battle, man. I want to see them two punch it out, man. They both got to redeem themselves, man. They both got after what we just saw.
Nitty would kill him.
He ain't killed John. Like, what are you talking? If he can't kill John, look, man. I'm sorry, man. You can't play that card anymore. Nitty's not dangerous anymore. Nitty is a mediocre battler until he redeems himself. He's a mediocre battler until he redeems himself. He's a mediocre. No. You don't believe that. No. You know why? You want to know why, guys? Because you're only as good as your last battle. And his last battle, he wasn't good.
Jam, I hate you for that. That's crazy.
They both got to redeem themselves, and they both owe us another great performance.
But wait. What about the treasure that was known? That the treasure known as Iron Solomon versus Rum Nitty, man. Come on.
That was battle of the year thus far. I'm not even going for it.
I understand that Big K got smoked by T-Top, to which T-Top wasn't even really saying anything.
T-Top wasn't good. We're not doing that. Big K lost.
We're not doing that. But Big K still lost. But like, I feel like Big K not even gonna get booked on URL again, because after all these years of saying that he was better than everybody on URL, you come back and you get smoked. Come on, bro. Nah.
That wasn't even a smoke. That wasn't even a smoke, in my opinion.
What was it? Mercy killing?
No, bro. That battle was poo. Nobody got killed that battle. We got killed for paying for it. But this is what I gotta say, man. Like, they killed us. Okay, forget it, man. T-Top won 2-1. The fans lost. My last battle that I want to see on Survivor Series DMV2 is actually Moon. I want to see Moon battle on there, but I want to see him battle his crusty son, Jackboy Maine, just so that Jackboy Maine could just leave URL. I want to see Moon 30 him in the DMV just so he can get out of URL. We gotta stop. They keep booking him. You gotta go. You gotta go.
I have bad news, Jam. I have bad news.
What?
Him and Moon already battled.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. Him and Moon have already battled.
They have battled.
Yes, sir. And that was before Jackboy had the dreads. Yeah, they did that. I'm so serious, sir. Whenever you get a chance, go on YouTube, type in Moon versus Jackboy Maine. It is there. They battled. Yes, sir.
Oh my God. This is
gonna battle.
This is good. 3 years ago. Yo, this has to be the
He pulled that shit up quick, didn't he?
Right.
Wow.
How did you do that?
Yes. I know, Jam. I know. Jam's mind is probably exploding right now. I understand.
Look at them.
Yes.
They don't look disgusting. What'd they pay him in Smack? Well, how'd they change after all these years? They actually look like normal civilians. Holy crap.
Oh my God.
They look completely different.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Jam, a funny guy. Oh my goodness.
They look ridiculous. No, they look ridiculous now. They actually look normal back then. Wow. Wowzers. That's crazy. Man.
Oh my goodness.
Man, I'm not even gonna give you all my third battle because I don't want to see. I don't want to see.
Pick
Cortez
another battle.
I don't want to see Cortez versus Ryder. We're not doing that.
I don't want to see Cortez kill Ryder either. I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that either. URL, man. Look, I know Cortez just lost to O-Red, right? But if you guys actually think that Ryder,
Cortez won.
If you guys actually think that Ryder is gonna beat Cortez,
facts.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be worse than the Prez battle. Facts.
It's going to get worse than the Prez battle. It sounds ridiculous to people that aren't seasoned, but let me explain something to you new fans, right? Cortez gotta be one of the top 3 gatekeepers in URL. Like
facts, and that's not an understatement. That is facts.
When these younger guys step out of line, now y'all are saying Ryder has punch lines. He's a part of the Goonies. I'm a new fan and I watch his videos and blogs. You're dumb, and you need to brush up on your history because Ryder will get 50-0'd. That's never been. That's never existed, and that's never happened before. It's going to happen if they battle. Cortez is going to be mediocre, and Ryder's going to spit the worst rounds of his life, and he's going to get put in a.
No, hold on, Dan. Wait a minute. Wait. Cortez is not. He wasn't mediocre against Prez. He was actually pretty good, and Cortez is one of my favorite battlers.
Yeah, one good round. Yeah, one good round.
Come on.
Prez was poo. Don't do it. Prez was poo. Cortez was okay.
Come on, Jan. We're not doing that. Cortez is actually pretty good against Prez. Come on, man.
That third was really good, but he was okay. He was okay, and that just Prez was horrible. And he got 30. Cortez has the curse, and you know it. Stop. We're not doing that anymore. Cortez has the curse. When someone's a lower tier than him, they always do terrible.
A
lower tier than him, they always do terrible.
Well, actually, a 50-0 did happen in the battle before. You remember DNA versus Prez? DNA did Prez bad.
That wasn't a 50-0. Prez had crazy bars in there. He had like moments in there.
You stole the verse and the hook. And the hook, my nigga?
Now, wait. That's the battle he stole it in, correct?
Yes.
I'm trying to bring New York back like Flavor of Love. Ooh. Yo, his cousin fire though. Like that line was crazy. Like, no, you know what's crazy? That Prez Mafia cousin.
Fire.
No, you know what's crazy? The song his cousin made is trash. Like the verse.
Facts.
That song is trash. But when Prez said it, it was fire. But you know what's so crazy? He stole his cousin's verse. Then Twerk stole his style and made it 100 times better. I love Karma, man. Hey, Flow Easy, thank you for joining us. Sanhii, thank you for recording, and thank you all
for having me, man.
At this point, man, we had a crazy podcast, and make sure y'all stay tuned for more battle.
But wait, Jan, what's your third battle?
Dot versus Lux. All right, thank y'all for coming, man.
You took my battle because I wanted to say something. I was gonna say that's what I wanted to see come back. And then I was gonna say Scotty. Y'all remember him?
Damn it, Scotty fired. Even though DNA just killed him.
We stopping this.
Even though DNA just killed him, Scotty is nice actually.
We not getting Scotty screen time.
How long ago did that happen?
What, DNA getting killed by? I mean, Scotty getting killed by DNA a month ago, I think.
Let me find out. Let me find out. Scotty has Jack Boy's dreads from 3 years ago, and now Jack Boy had Scotty's hair 3 years ago.
Oh man, I'm starting to think dreads are a curse in battle rap. Oh my goodness.
At this point,
almost every person that's had dreads has had a bad performance. That's crazy.
Oh, Red became champion of the year after he cut him off. Ain't that
facts? So maybe Cal need to just go ahead and go back to the regular cut, man, and maybe he'll come back smoking people.
Why do these? Every battle rapper that was a top tier that gets dreads, they just get fat. No, they just get soft spoken, like Calico, soft spoken, Averb, a vegan,
soft spoken, and also it's because Calico is a wizard. We can't forget that part.
I'm a wizard. That's my favorite ad-lib. Oh my goodness.
Tay-Rock with dreads?
Nah, man. Tay-Rock with dreads might be that might destroy battle rap. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to live in a world like that.
Y'all seen the G on top of his head? He can't grow any dreads.
Oh damn.
He can't grow any dreads.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. This podcast is hilarious. These battle rap is dead, man.
When we gonna try and do that?
Wait. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
What, dude? Cut it off, bro. Cut it off, man.
No, don't cut it off. No. I got something else I want to say. No, don't cut it off. I got something else I want to say.
Cut before that part.
I got something else I want to say. No, don't cut me off. Come on, Jan. We agreed to 2:30, man. You doing it again. We agreed to 2:30. Come on now. Let me get my bars off.
Cut it off.
Wait, let me say one more thing before I cut it off. Wait, when we gonna do the music thing? Like the little radio joint.
Where we play you know what? We could do this next week. How about that? Next Monday. Whichever artists want to submit their thing, whoever we find on Discord, they want to share their music, we gonna play it, and we gonna do a rating. We're gonna do a 1 through 10.
Right. Okay, man. I want to do that. I want to be a part of that. That's fact.
We're gonna see who the guest is gonna be.
I'm gonna try and put my own music on here.
Oh, the cameraman got music. Let's go. Respect the shooter, the straight shooter. I'm from the.
Hold on.
I still don't know what they were saying in the beginning.
Respect.
At first, I thought the shooter was Rain. When I was like 18, I ain't understanding stuff.
I thought Rain was the cameraman too at one point.
All right, let me cut this off.
All right.
And